Alright, we're live. I think I've got everything set up. I just need to jump into Discord. Hopefully everyone's having a good day today. Let me see. Discord. It's there. Alright. And jumping's really dangerous. Why is it over on the screen? Come over here. I can go over here. And it has a comment. We have a link. Maybe they got garbled by being sent all the way from the bubble to Colonia. I'm guessing that's what's happened there. We go have a look and buy one and see if she sent something. Alright. Game is up. Let me switch over my stream before I forget about this. Oh, 7 a.m. wake ups to start streaming at 7:30 are a little bit of a shock to the system after being on holiday for 2 weeks. Alright.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you, Captain Kirk. Yes. After I arrived in Colonia, I got myself a Python as a running around ship to unlock the engineers, who I've unlocked all 3 of now. So it gave me an excellent tip on unlocking the last one, which was greatly appreciated because it was getting very frustrating trying to find rescue like capsules. Yeah, you linked me to that forum that explained how to go and find the damaged mega ship and hatch break limpet. One of the things, which worked perfectly. So I delivered our involuntary interns to the engineer. I assume the engineer will make use of those people as a labor force and not as ingredients for engineering. It's not really in my business. They were rescued and delivered to a ground station, so...
Checking systems. Done.
Anything bad that happens to them after that is on the engineer's shoulders, not mine. Alright. Let's go get a better bounty hunting ship. I haven't done any engineering on the Python, so I might as well go into a different ship for actual bounty hunting. That's a bit of a weird delay. I still cannot get over how many stars are out here. It's a very starry sky. Whee! Where do we want to go? That is true. Yes. And with Elite Dangerous being the type of game it is, I suspect this is somewhat truthful to what you would see if you were in this part of the Milky Way galaxy, you know what I mean? Closer to the center. What? Somewhat with an asterisk, possibly. Huh. Alright. We are going to pick us up one of the OG bounty hunting ships. Really? The Fer de Lance. It's maybe not the best bounty hunting ship in the game anymore, but it's still up there. And it's, you know, a ship I don't have on this account. I'm not sure if we will enjoy it. I remember I tried it on my other account and I found that its flight characteristics a little annoying. And the huge hardpoint underneath didn't really suit me all that well, but we'll give it another shot. See if decent engineering changes things. Which it very much might. If anyone's been playing Elite and hasn't picked up the festive gifts on the Arc store yet, there's like nine things I think you can buy for free. Some of them are quite nice. There's a couple of nice paint jobs and stuff on there. Especially like the one for the Python Mark II. It's understated but nice. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we'll do that. Let's boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. We have docked. The main problem with Colonia, though, is you don't have a one-stop shopping thing that you do in the bowl. Didn't realize how useful that was, really. Alright, picture ships. The third demands. You're too much cargo. Okay. I might even have some stuff to sell, to be honest. I think I picked up a few extra stuff on my, I cannot, actually. Let me check my Discord settings. My Discord settings look okay. Volume wise and output device and stuff. All good. I'll sell one copy. 20. These are just things I picked up by accident while I'm flying around the biggest ship, grabbing stuff with collect the limpets out. And maybe some stuff I picked up mining. And then there will be the actual collect the limpets themselves. Then I wonder if I have. There's a lot of contacts. A technology broker here. What's a technology broker? Oh, Guardian technology broker. We also have a fleet carrier vendor. Suspect I got some of these. Make some money. Not a lot of money, but you know, a little bit of money. Enough to buy a small spaceship for your 6-year-old child. Be like, go. Flee into the yonder, child. What are you doing? Like voice attack? Alright. Okay. I think we should be clear on the inventory. Us. Purchase ships. Give me the fur de lance. It's been a long time since I've had a look around inside this ship. Okay. Let's do some outfitting. How much stuff do we have here? Huge empty line point. Do we have A huge boom. Ooh, I have a huge burst laser. Huge gimbal burst laser. You know what? We're going to take that. We have our shield stripper. How big does this thing look? Oh. The women in chat are getting excited. And do we have... Oh, we do. Alright. So burst laser for shields. And then an array of multi-cannons. So we're going to do the Dakar style Purton Lance. Alright, we're good for weapons. So we're going to want a chap launcher. Thank you. Thank you very much. One heatsink launcher. Thank you very much. We do have shield boosters here. Do we want a point defense turret or anything? Probably not. We're on the way of optional internals on this ship. We probably... I'm going to be turning this into a hull tank. So... let's leave lightweight alloy in place for now. Oh cool, we got a 6A power plant available here.
Shields offline.
We have thrust. Oh, we do have thrust.
Online.
So far the outfitting's going pretty well. And we got a 4A FCO differential drive. We don't have 4D life support, as far as I can tell. Let's try the 4A. That's probably not a big deal. 6A power distributor. Top of the range sensors. Let's just store that for the moment. Got a 5A shield generator. And we do not have an appropriate buy weave. So we're just going to go with the 5A. got the power plant for it. And do we have shield cell banks? We can throw it here. We do. Just in case. Free transfer stored here. Module reinforcement package. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, cool.
I can hear you.
At last. Not entirely sure what the problem was, but I guess 2 PC restarts fixed it.
Wow, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, then shield reinforcement package. Does it even whip it at grade 1? What was to go? Place module. Or reinforcements. Alright. And then a module reinforcement. Well, I'm glad your Discord is fixed. That would have
Microphone is fixed because it's not Discord. My whole PC wasn't receiving the
Oh, okay.
microphone signal for some reason.
Yeah. Alright. Do I want another heatsink launcher? I'm gonna buy these shield boosters, but we might disable at least a couple of them until we boost up the power plant.
Shields offline.
Okay.
Shields online.
That should keep us within power management, I think. Was there an engineer that did power plants?
Do you not have any pins from Babu?
Well, that is true. But I do want to get the engineers here up to grade 5. So,
No.
did that not?
Well, there are 3 engineers that do everything the Babu does, and more, funnily enough.
Alexa off. Yeah. There we go. Alright, power systems. That's what we want. All 3 are unlocked. Gotta work out which blueprints I want to pin for all of them as well.
Yeah, there is a recommended one which I don't quite remember at the moment. I'm sure there is more, but there is
Yeah.
one that the Babel engine is on offer, but I don't remember which one it is. Probably would be good to look that up at some point before we go back.
That would probably be, yeah. Oh! Ooh, twitchy. Oh, yeah, that was... The game is feeling very jerky for some reason. I'm not quite sure why.
Don't know, mouse settings changed?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's not even that, it's just even in the menus and stuff, there's a little bit of, like, lag to everything.
Ah, well, then I do not know.
Navigation for next system.
We'll see if it picks up.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by. I need a little time.
Hopefully.
Alright. Two jumps. Oh god, the jump range of the ship is so bad. Luckily, everything out here is relatively close to each other.
Close, yes.
So it doesn't matter as much. We will get that jump range up a bit though.
Vectors. Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels. Warning, fuel low.
What? I jumped twice and it's going fuel low. And Fertilance, you were not designed to actually get around anywhere, were you? You were just designed to be deployed inside the system.
Yeah, pretty much.
Leaving system. Temperatures are at an acceptable level. Warning.
I like how my like voice attack just went warning with no further explanation. Alright, there we go. Kraken's Retreat. It's got a cool name for our engineer base. With the level of fuel I'm at, I don't think I'm going to use the SEO Super Cruise. It might be unwise.
YOLO it. I'd force you to explode.
Yeah. Get a rebuy before I've even been in combat in the ship. Okay. Engineers. This looks like a reasonable approach. I'm gonna get here and find that my,
Initializing orbital rendezvous procedure.
materials aren't quite up to the job or something. I have to go see a material trader.
Ah, well, yeah, that might happen, yes. I mean, hopefully not, but, you know.
I have fairly good materials. I'll get some
Guidance
engineering done. There might
computations
just be some of the
vectors
one or two of the high level engineering recipes I might need to go see a material trader
Yeah.
for. But I'll work that out. It's fine.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
Sure. Apparently I have intelligent thrusters. Alright. Oh, new team invite. I should also check if I got any paint jobs for the ship, I guess.
Might as well.
The red coloring it
Not
starts
saying
with
yeah, I'm not saying that the default paint job is bad or something, but, you know. Swag.
an all black fertilizer could look quite cool. Refuel! We were running on fumes. But I'm used to that. My partner's like, don't you need to put petrol in your car? And I'm like, we haven't even dropped below the E-bar yet. It's like $30 of reserve in there. Alright, let's have a look. What have we got for this ship? Paint job. I've got a couple. We got this one. This sort of blue lightning one. Let's give the yellow one a try. Just stand out a little bit. Solar shine. I have no idea where I got this.
Probably Twitch drop.
Or a reward for some community goal.
Or that.
Alright. Doesn't really stand out much, does it? It needs to be in black. Is there one in black? Yep. Cool. There we go. I'll do for the moment. Oh, well. Combat dangerous, combat expert, combat competent. And lefty cow. I have no idea. What's this? Mercenary. Squadron dynamic detail. Okay. Yep. Cockpit accessories. Engineer's workshop. Start with power plants. My dogs are going ballistic over there. Generate.
Shields offline. Shields online.
I can do monstered. It's going to use up all my grid resistors though. Yeah, I suppose it's fine. Let's get some more later.
Offline. Shield on offline.
Grade 2 axis.
Shields online.
Okay. That's annoying. He conducted wiring, what else do we need?
Already ran out of mats.
Yeah. There's a few that looks like we're a little bit low on, including conductive ceramics, conductive components. Anything with conductive in it looks like it's going to be useful. And chemical manipulators. Alright, what else can we do here? Power distributors. Alright, charge enhanced, naturally. Can we run an experimental effect? We can. Superconduits. Grade 2, looking good. Just jump up the grade. Grid resistors, okay. And then they've got life support and sensors, but I don't know that they're going to be all that useful. What do you offer for life support? Lightweight, shielded, Reinforced. Okay. Inara, where is the nearest material trader? Considering the limited jump range on this ship, this actually to the system I'm in and not just default to Colonia. Loss. Searching. Manufactured is at Foster Terminal in Coes. Off we go. Probably should have done this first. I could have just put a whole bunch of stuff down the tree. Oh well.
Too late.
Did you buy a combat ship or?
I started outfitting further launch at like 2 minutes before you started streaming.
Nice. Your third lance. Alright. Off we go. Multiple jumps once more. Look how much fuel jumping 13 light years costs me.
Yeah, third of the tank.
Yeah. If you're ever getting chased by a bounty hunter in a third lance, just keep jumping. They're gonna run out of gas. And then to jump 6 light years only cost me 1 bit of tank fuel. Okay. Well, nearly 7 light years. Okay, Foster Terminal. Where are you? There you are. You're a mega ship? We. Suppose I could do this. Fuel reserves at 25%. All right. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I didn't have a very stressful day at work yesterday or anything, right? There's hardly anyone back. I sat there and like ran some reports in the background while I answered a few emails that have come in over the last couple of weeks, and you know,
But good, isn't it?
listen to some YouTube videos and stuff. But then by the end of the day, I was still so tired. I was like, God damn it.
Ah, well.
Which side of the thing are you on? Yeah, just a case of I've never. Just a case of like, you know, having to sit there and pay attention to work for 8 hours is kind of tiring after 2
Yeah.
weeks off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I opted for 1 more week of quote-unquote vacation.
Okay. Contacts. Material trader. Alright. We definitely need some of these. Let's trade down like 20 of those, I guess. We may need some of these at some point. Not really much point doing that. We just do this, I guess. Oops. Alright, all this stuff here. Drink resistors, hybrid capacitors, electrochemical arrays. much of that stuff we need. That all looks good. That looks fairly good, but we can just do this. Crystal shards. That all looks really good as well. Okay. Is there anything that we have maybe here? Okay. We seem pretty stocked up now. We'll head back to that engineer. Whee! Should be able to jump through the asteroid belt. Just need to get it far enough away that we're no longer mass locked. Boom. Alright, we're on our way back to the engineer. Somehow we used a little bit more fuel on the way back than we used on the way there, but oh well, that's fine.
Funny to say you have more material on board, but that's not really true, is it?
No, in fact I probably have less. No, actually we do have more material on board, but it just doesn't take up any space, any mass.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah. It's quite easy to get things confused sometimes. Right before stream I noticed someone had put a post up on Twitter going, I just wish we were like arrested South American dictators with the same like energy that we go after, the same decided we go after people on the Epstein list. And I was like, you mean we don't arrest? do you mean? I was like, I think you might have that round the wrong way. I was like,
Yeah, well.
I'm pretty sure she meant she wished people that went after people on the Epstein list with the same like fervor as they go after South American dictators. But
Yeah, probably.
well, I mean, I could be wrong, and she could be meaning that she, you know, wishes we just left the South American dictators alone.
Always possible.
And by we, I don't mean you or my country. I mean like her viewpoint.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, yeah. New Zealand hasn't, you know, like arrested a South American dictator in like, you know, decades, surely.
If ever.
Yeah.
I mean, same goes for Slovakia, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys would be like, we got dictators much closer to home. We should deal with this.
Do we?
Well, much closer to home than South, like America.
I'm trying to think. Well, technically Africa, so yes.
I was thinking Russia, but
Questionable which is closer, but yeah.
okay, fair.
Well, I mean, it's like, what, 4 hours to go to, no, 3 hours to go to Egypt. And it would be about 6 hours to go to Moscow, so, you know.
True, but both of them are still closer than South America, though.
That I agree with, yes. Not saying Egypt is corrupt, it's just a random country I've been to.
I think Egypt has had issues in the past. I'm not sure what their current government's like.
Don't keep tabs on them, as you can imagine.
It was like an Arab uprising or something there at one point, wasn't there? Like, I think something to do with their government being... Oh, I can't remember. That's alright.
Must have been. It's somewhat turbulent region, so.
Yeah. But yes, there's definitely some dictator type rulers in like the various African countries, though. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Back to the engineer's workshop.
Granted, someone in Slovakia took a page out of the US. Somewhat recently there was an attempt at our prime minister, assassination attempt.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like what? A year and a half, 2 years
few
ago?
months ago, yeah.
A few
No,
months?
a few months
Oh.
ago.
I thought it was, jeez, I thought it was further back than that.
I don't know. Definitely 2025.
Okay. Early 25 or late 25?
That I do not know, but 2025. I think it was like summer-ish.
Alright. Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering. Alright. And this person is what, grade 5?
Yeah, mid-May 2025. Oh no, 2024. Okay, my bad.
Time
So yeah, year
slips
and a half.
Yeah, time slips away.
Yep. I thought that was 2025. Ah well, whatever.
Maximum grade reached. Alright. Is that done? Now we just need power plants. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag going on. I would suspect it was just been out in Colonia, but I don't recall it from running around doing the engineers before.
I don't know.
Yep. We're a little light on selenium. Might be alright. Yeah, okay, we got through. And we don't need it for the next level. Cool. Probably gonna need it for something later on though. It's been a while since I've gone and like deliberately farmed high level raw mats.
No. Understandable.
I did the brain tree thing at
It's
some
not
point.
overly fun. Yeah, it's not overly fun activity either.
No. So is this no issue with getting this all the way up? Probably not actually needed, but alright, we're at 40% extra power. Plus then monster on top of that. So if I was to go here, reactivate these. And then should at least be able to see what the power looks like. definitely something laggy with the game today. Are you getting this thing, or is it just me? Oh, shit tons of extra power. Look at that.
Good question. I'm in Super Cruise. I'm fine. I have issues on near stations / ground stations, so can't really compare.
Just set these up correctly while I'm here. There we go. Alright.
But as far as the star map goes, or system map goes, or Super Cruise goes, I don't see anything wrong. No laggy stuff.
Alright. I'm just going to go hit up a raw material trader and get that sorted, because otherwise it's going to... I mean, selenium is probably important for a number of different ones.
Isn't selenium one of the materials that you trade down from?
Yeah, but I could trade across from something else with a lot of it.
Fair point.
Up we go. So what weapon loadout did you go on the Fertilance?
One laser and 4 multi-cannons.
It is solid. I think when I tried it on my other account, I went like 4 medium burst lasers and one huge cannon or something.
Yeah.
That didn't work as well as I hoped.
I would have gone something else, but all the fun stuff is in bubble, so...
Yeah, you kind of have to Anara and, you know, look around a fair bit out here to find some of the more like niche outfitting options, I guess.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't buy any of the power modules here, or the... well, you can unlock the tech broker, that is true.
Yeah.
But no prismatics for me, no chrome missile, no plasma accelerators, advanced plasma accelerators.
Yeah, so all that.
All that is in bubble.
Interesting.
I mean, technically it is on my fleet carrier, but yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you could have it transferred, I suppose, but like...
Yeah, but that would take 60 hours.
Yes.
Which, granted, with the frequency we play this game, it would be here by next time, but you know.
That's true. I mean, I did want to play it last week. I just, yeah, my sleep schedule was all screwed up, and then it just
Even if we did play last week, it's still a weekly recurrence, so 60 hours is much less than 7 days.
That is true. And there isn't a lot out here that's going to drive me to play more frequently. Like it's like I was back in the bubble
Yeah,
and I
understandable.
got in colonization sort of mode or something. I might play a bit more off stream, but
Yeah, understandable. Don't worry.
there's just so many games on at the moment.
True. How was X4 if you played?
I just did the tutorials. It was
Okay.
alright. Yeah. I haven't tried any of the main game yet. It seems to have these gates and highways you jump on to move to from like location to location, which are interesting. But like, reminds me a bit more of like the Marvel sort of, you know, cinematic universe where they just keep jumping through like what they call gates to get to places.
Yeah, gotcha.
How quickly do you reckon this area would build up if they allowed colonization out here?
Probably expand fairly quickly. Especially towards the... what is it called? Well, I don't know the system name, but what I mean is the like human create, well, not human, players created bubble that is somewhat near-ish. Well, definitely nearer than from bubble.
Player created bubble. Is that just like mega? Is it just like fleet carriers and stuff?
Yes, fleet carriers everywhere. Yes. And it used to be on, at least probably still is, since colonization is only possible from bubble. But it used to be in the middle of smack of nowhere, so quite far from Colonia, quite far from Sagittarius, from bubble, just from everywhere.
Yeah.
But I think it's still closer from Colonia than from bubble. At least last time I checked, and if I recall correctly.
Yeah. Alright. Stocked up a bit on selenium just by trading over. So we've gone from 2 to 15. It's probably a little bit more manageable. Alright. Next engineer.
None of the engineers seem to have any engineering for beam lasers, which is interesting.
Oh. I'm not gonna make it all the way there. Jesus. Okay. That's a little rough. What's populated in the distance? Let's take off. Okay, so the second jump has a population level. That's probably fine. Wee. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Off we go to find another engineer. And to make our ships the terror of pirates in Colonia everywhere.
Which by the time you're done will probably not be even hunting any, but yeah.
It's true. I was like bounty hunting in Colonia, and then it's all just setting up the ship.
Yep.
I mean, it's in the same space. I always forget how long it takes to fly around and then do this kind of stuff. In my head, I was like, it'll be like the first hour we'll be setting up the ship, and then we'll be having an hour of bounty hunting. And it's like an hour and a half later, lots of engineering done on the ship.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, it is what it is. It's fine. Should have set all this up off stream, and I'll just be like, so last time you see me, I was jumping to Colonia, and now I have this fully engineered fertilance. Where did that come from? Who knows? Let's not worry about it.
Oh, well, in that case, you would be hunting famous pirates alone, because I didn't have any ship prepared.
That is true.
Granted, we talk off stream, so you would probably tell me that you prepare the ship and give me a heads up to prepare one myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been gaming a lot off stream the last week or so. My partner's been a bit stressed out with like Christmas and stuff, so I've just...
No, I know, I understand that. What I'm saying is that if, in case you were playing and were preparing for bounty hunting for today, you would probably give me a heads up.
Is there nothing... Is there no actual... Well, there's a bunch of fleet carriers, I guess. Some of them might have stuff on them. Refuel.
One of the carriers having the name probably not pirates was somewhat amusing.
So I mean, I'm probably not pirate. It's like, but you know, every now and then, depending on how I feel, maybe pirate. You're saying you want the work to be fully chaotic, and no, actually, I like having time to concentrate on stuff and do it properly. I don't want it to be fully chaotic. There's like a there's a middle ground, Dark, where like it's like if you don't have enough to do, the time just seems to lag, right? And then sit there forever, just kind of twiddling your thumbs and doing stuff. If you have too much to do, you feel too stressed. So there's a nice middle ground where you're the workload is manageable, but keeps you ticking along and the time goes nicely, but you feel like you're doing a good job on stuff. That's what I like. Just I had so little to do yesterday that time seemed to drag, and by the end of the day, end of the workday, I was quite tired. That's alright. Things will pick up over the next couple of days. I was really only back because I had to run those reports in the background anyway. Everything else was just that I did was just a bonus. Yeah. What's the repair home? What did I have? Boom, 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 boom. Alright. And then we'll report route. Okay, cool. Still much we must do. I swear all these things are one jump in the Python. Alright. Maybe two at most. All right. Sure. Sanctuary. Alright. We overshot slightly, but that's okay. We're still much closer. Okay. Okay. Approaching second engineer. Oh, I saw something hilarious on Twitter yesterday.
Okay.
So there was a VTuber who was trying out 3D motion capture, right? And she bought these like cheap like 3D motion capture tech.
Okay.
And she just assumed that it would stop tracking her when she left the room to go to the bathroom. It turns out it did not. It kept tracking every single movement. And then she went viral for that, and also for not washing her hands.
Okay.
And then apparently the 3D tracking stuff sold out because it was really cheap and seems to work really well. Which I thought was kind of funny. It's like the most bizarre.
Behind the scenes, that was the entire marketing strategy.
Yeah, I was going to say it's the most bizarre viral marketing approach. See? It's like... Yeah, as people said to her, you really need to set yourself up a BRB screen so no one can see what your model's doing when you run off. But there's been other cases
Well,
where
it worked for the market, for the tracking company, so.
I mean, and the VTuber herself went viral. You know, they say like,
true.
no,
Not exactly the thing you want to go for viral, but yes.
Yeah. Any publicity is kind of good publicity, though. It's not like people are gonna, you know.
That statement has limits, but yeah.
Yeah. That's probably true, you know. This person murdered entire villages in South Africa. So, man, I don't want to be known for that.
I wasn't exactly, I didn't exactly think you would go all the way to murder, but yes, that is one example.
Yeah. But I suspect not washing your hands while after going to the bathroom because you're excited to get back to stream is going to be something people in general forget fairly quickly.
Probably, because I think Filian went quote unquote viral for same thing like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Granted, she was probably joking, but yeah, people fairly quickly forgot.
There'll still be people in her chat that will remember. Like 2
Oh,
years, 3
definitely.
years
I
time,
mean,
they'll
you
be
see, even
like,
I remember because association, but
yeah. Fillion does come up with some interesting ideas, and some of which are incredibly stupid.
Sure. Also true.
There's been the
People are either clipping her less or the algorithm, well, the recommendation algorithm changed for me, because I haven't seen a clip from her for quite some time now.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you start there like not paying as much attention to the clips when they show up, they'll drop off due to the algorithm.
I guess so.
I'm pretty sure she's still fairly heavily clipped though. God damn it.
I would imagine so, because she
Groover.
still keeps streaming quite often, so probably.
Yeah.
Just the for my For You page didn't really offer me any of the clips of her lately. Which might 100% be up to my doing, because I've clicked on videos that have nothing to do with VTubers.
Oh, it's sometimes the algorithm is so annoying. Like I get
Can be, yeah.
like there'll be something I see on Twitter and I'm like, oh, that person's talking out a hole in their fucking head, and then I'll go and like make a comment to like be like, you don't know what you're talking about type of thing, and then it's like suddenly it starts showing me all this like similar content, and it's like, no, I didn't like the like it just like. The algorithm's like, you engaged with the content. It's like, doesn't mean I want more of that content. God damn it. And sometimes you don't engage with content for a little bit, and then the algorithm was like, oh, you're not interested in this anymore, and they just stop showing it to you. It's just like, no, I was just in a headspace where I was more interested in this other stuff. Doesn't mean I want you to stop showing me that content. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fickle thing.
Jesus Christ, this is a long flight in. You are right, I don't think we're going to get any bounty hunting today.
Yeah, probably not, no. The account that you have to be at work in 20 minutes. And we are not done, neither of us is done with engineering.
Yeah.
I'll bet I probably would have been if, ground station were on at 3 FPS.
That's true. And I'd be further along if I decided to go visit the material traders and just do some sanity checking first. But, it is what it is. So.
Vision is 2020, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's not 3 FPS, but it's not exactly smooth either. Hopefully I can get the engineering done at least before the end of stream. Or at least, a decent level anyway. All they have here is chaff launchers, HC launchers, and armor. Jesus, okay. Okay. Not really a whole tank because there's just not enough internal spots for that, but having stronger armor doesn't hurt considering it doesn't add any mass to the base armor.
Yeah, I went with military grade alloys, so that added some weight for me. But on the other hand, I do not have any hull reinforcement, so considered to have a little more than necessary, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd either, like, if I'm shield tanking, I just often do this. I'll just leave the default armor on and then use modifications to make it stronger.
Yeah, to be honest, we'll run from the fight if and when we would be attacked. So
Very true.
So heavily.
Yeah, it's just designed to keep me alive, you know, while running away, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's why I went with the military grade alloy, because that has just 250 something boost to hull and some kinetic resistance and explosive resistance. So figured might as well.
Yep. So this gives me the hull strength to survive a few hits running away, and I've got grade 1 module like thing in there. Module reinforcement. Just to help with that as well. Alright, this engineer is also grade 5 now, which is kind of nice. Suppose we could do heating ammo capacity, right? It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm going for high capacity for the multi-cannons. Oh, you are at heat sinks. Never mind.
Yeah, like
I wasn't looking at the stream because I'm chatting with a friend.
all good. I was like, chaff ammo capacity as well. Why not? Why not? Let's have more chaff. I don't generally run out of chaff, to be honest. But that doesn't hurt for
You
one
don't generally
mechanical.
use chaff at all.
Oh no, I do sometimes. I don't use it very often.
Fair
though.
enough. Don't remember you using it then.
I use it more solo play, right? Because
Fair enough.
like things just die too fast or they're attacking you instead of me type of thing a lot of the time when we're playing together. So,
Fair enough.
but yeah, I'll chap if I've got a couple of people on me, and yeah. Alright.
Fair. If you can spread the focus between the attackers, then yeah, shaft
Yeah.
doesn't make much sense to use. I agree.
So, just this one left? Still a lot of engineering to go, though.
Yeah, I'm still surprised that none of the 3 engineers have engineering for lasers, beam lasers.
I wonder if I got something saved for burst lasers if they don't have that.
No, the engineering for lasers at all wasn't available. Granted, maybe burst lasers might be. That's fair enough. But I'm not using burst lasers or for pulse lasers.
Alright. Off we go. I might be slightly late to work today. I'm finishing the last off with this other engineer. 5-10 minutes late, it's not the end of the world. It's not exactly a lot going on. Alright. Not even sure either of my actual bosses are back yet anyway.
Something tells me it being 5th of January, no one would really try to be too impatient with you coming in late.
We have a team meeting at 10. So long as I'm
By
there for
then
that.
you will be at work anyway.
Yeah, as long as I'm there for that, and generally nobody's bitching too much. Temperature critical. Alright, off we go. The Watchtower.
Yeah, that's kind of funny name of the station.
I mean, it's got a certain appeal to it, I guess.
Well, I left the ground station and I am back to 200 plus FPS.
Nice. Is it just ground stations, or does it hit you up on
Any station and or surfaces, anything that isn't super cruise.
That must be annoying.
It is, very much so.
Just a little bit of extra lag I get on like stations and ground stations is annoying. I can't imagine 3 FPS. That drive me bonkers.
Not sure if, sorry, off topic, but not sure if I mentioned, but your Inara profile stopped updating in like March/April, so you probably want to relog, keep track.
I'll make a note of that. Thank you. Sort that out after work, maybe.
Oh yeah, sure.
Alright. The watchtower. This is a taller tower. It's going to be named that. Like, should have a spectacularly tall tower for the sediment size. Then the name would fit. Alright, I'm guessing this is going to have a lot of good engineering for me. Yeah.
For me, it had only fuel scoops and multi-cannons.
Huh. Okay.
But we have different builds, so maybe it will for you.
So nothing out here does FSDs, for instance.
Yeah, that was also disappointing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I got that saved, but it just means I won't have the like optional effects.
Yeah, you can't like, apply any experimentals.
Yeah. It's not 3 FPS, but it's definitely slower at these places. All I've got is multi-cannons. That's it. Oh well. That's fine, I guess. What is it I want? Probably overcharged.
I don't know, I went high capacity because I keep running out of ammo too often.
That is true. And this does decrease the ammo size. I have gone just efficient sometimes in the past. It's just, you know, a little bit good. High capacity magazine. Oh, damage per second and rate of fire both go up. You know what? I'll try a high capacity magazine here. Why not? Mechanical scraps. Right, what experimental effect can I put on this? Whatever I want. I need at least one with corrosive shell.
Now wait, there are more engineers than I thought there were.
It's only 3, isn't there?
No, apparently not. There is at least one more. At least one more. In the system named Lactane. Give or take the pronunciation.
Ah,
Which does the FSDs, beam lasers, shield generators, thrusters, and that's about it. From the useful, you know.
yeah, I only get 3 here, so I'm guessing that's a discovered engineer. Maybe, like,
Must be, yeah.
maybe from this one, I would guess. Leveling up this engineer. Okay. That would be my guess.
Yeah, probably. Makes sense. Well, good to know.
Yeah.
I will unlock that one as well, because I didn't know there were more. I thought there were literally 3 of them.
What's the unlock condition?
Good question. Let me check. Where is engineers here? The unlock condition is to learn about him from Elvira Martuk, and then you need a reputation from the faction Colonia Council.
From Elvira Malta.
And I don't know where Elvira Martuk is, but you know.
She's back in the bubble, I'm pretty sure.
That is very... yes, she is. In Khan, in 22,000 light years from here, yeah. So, yeah, never mind. You won't be able to unlock her.
I swear I had her up, though. Like, that's...
Well,
I'll have to check in a minute. Yeah, apparently not.
Well, I still don't have access to him either, because, you know, I don't have reputation for the minor faction, but yeah.
One more here. Maximum grade reached. Alright. Let's just...
Apparently it is the 4 engineers that are here. It's just Mel Brandon that neither of us has access to.
Okay.
Albeit I have been invited from Elvira already, but... you know.
Yeah. I find the water loader on multi-cannons. It's not the flash of sounding experimental effect, but having the multi-cannons down because they're reloading is quite annoying at times.
No.
Slightly low on tin. And the next level of this. For some reason. We'll do something else for the other two. Alternatively, I'll just pin this for the moment. And then go find some more tin later on. Probably not a bad idea. Okay. That's probably enough. Alright. Okay, pin blueprint, there we go. Autoloader, thank you. Wait, what did we do there? Fishing weapon. God damn it. Alright.
Funnily enough, the 3 FPS is not always. I've just docked to a station, used the material trader, and I was fine all the way. Granted, it's not the 200 FPS I get in Super Cruise, but still 80, not 2 or 3.
Yeah. Should still be fine. Wait. No, here. Generate modification. Generate. Okay. Well, we'll pin this blueprint. I need to get some more tin probably to get these other two up past level 4. And I want to check on something else to see. Alright. Alright, that was efficient again, damn it. Sometimes I'm a little too click happy.
Still better than voice attack launching you because reasons.
Yes.
Usually the reason being it's understood something random.
Going and watching what voice attack thinks I say is hilarious sometimes. It's just
Yeah, same with the subtitles on Twitch.
yeah.
If those were included in the vote, I would probably already I would have probably made a compilation of it because it's just so hilarious.
Are they not included in the bod? I thought they would be. Let's have a look. Maybe there's something I need to turn on for that.
Yeah, at least last time I checked they weren't, but maybe they are. I don't know. Not going to say that with 100% certainty.
Yeah. Alright, engineers. Like Alva Murtok. Oh look, I'm grade 5 of... So how do I not have access to this other person? Is it just because...
Well, search for Mel Brandon. Maybe you already do, just you don't have it pinned.
I thought I went by distance.
There is a search bar. Just as an FYI.
Mel Brandon. You gained access to Mel Brandon because the Colonia Council invited you.
Okay, so you know about him.
Yeah, I think,
yeah. Neither of us has reputation with the Colonia Council, so yeah. We need to go do that. Maybe next time. Maybe with pirate hunting. Once we get to it next stream.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Alright, I should probably go to work.
Possibly, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I do have some stuff I could do. I don't have access to it here. That's fine. Yeah. Alright. It seems like you only have to get friendly with the Colonia Council anyway. That should be pretty easy.
Yeah, that should be easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I will find someone to raid out to and then head to work. Alright.
Alright.
Who we got? Lots of big things. And then there's a guy, Commander Smiles, I've followed, and he's currently playing Elite Dangerous. So let's go and raid him. I've not raided him in the last 30 days. I don't even remember why I followed this person. Maybe they raided me. Raided you one time in the last 30 days. Yeah, so I feel like I owe them a raid then. If someone's raided me, I like to raid back at least once, you know. Like,
yeah, makes sense.
Okay. I will raid out and go to work and catch everyone later. I might come back and do some work on the Colonia Council off stream maybe. I'll let you know if I do. Alright.
Well, we shall see. Thanks for the company anyway.
Yeah. You as well. Alright.
Yep, alright. See you.
And anyone else that's watching, thank you for hanging out today. I know it's been a short stream. That's what happens when I have work. But hopefully it's been interesting, at least. Alright. And raid going out.
When Arctos just raided the channel with 3 viewers, welcome to the bridge, Raider. Welcome to the big show. Please feel free to make yourself at home. There's a party going on in the cargo bay. Pan-Galactic Gargle Blasters and bacon sandwiches. Pretty good. I just got started actually on the mining. I'm trying to mine up some rhodolite to put on my carrier to sell to these guys that are doing these wing mining missions. There's some good wing mining missions that are like between 20 and 50 million. But there's no bromolite nearby, so that's what I'm working on. How are you? How was your stream? What you guys getting into? Anything good? Yeah, I sold it. I didn't even know I sold it. I really wish there was a ledger, some kind of ledger for the carrier. It doesn't make sense that there's no ledger, but you know, unless you do it yourself. And I'm not gonna do that. I need to do that too. Now I'm gonna get a Caspian, I think, and then head out to Colonia and get all that stuff unlocked out there. Oh no, Avalon, what happened? What happened? See, what had happened was well, you got to keep them on target. I don't know if they were firing or what's going on, but you can lose your target. But you should retarget automatically if it's working right.
Copy that. Science. Adjusting course now.
So I don't understand what's happening with your guns, Avalon. I wish I did. Thank you for that raid. Win, feel free to stop by anytime, and hang out. I really appreciate those raids. I will get you back if I ever see you on, catch you on, and I'm doing a raid. I'll get you back. Oh, let me give you a shout out. Let me see if this is working. I don't know if I got a picture or not. My bad. Wow,
this is so exciting. Sarcasm mode off.
If you haven't followed Win Arctos already, please do so.
Prospector reporting 20.5% bromelite. Stud.
It still didn't work. I don't know why that's all jacked up like that. Oh, did I? When did I raid you? I don't remember. Hey, I'll get you though. I gotta get that shout out fixed. Let me see what's going on with this thing. Get over there and give Win a follow. Let's see. That's sound alerts. Is that what I'm doing? Sound alerts.
Hey, number one. Have you noticed any irregularities in the ship systems lately?
No, everything seems to be running smoothly. Why do you ask?
If I may interject engineering, I have not detected any anomalies either. I just have a feeling something is off. I'll run a deeper diagnostic.
Just for a day. All right, we'll see you. Have a good day at work. Good evening, whatever the case may